You're right, Zach. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. The button is entirely too sensitive. It's like my one complaint with this microphone. I turn it on, and then I move the microphone, and I hit the button. Call it operator error, I suppose. But appreciate all the likes, fellas. Hope everybody had a good week. It was having a decent weekend to start. This truck's a little overpowered for this particular task, but it'll do. Yes, sir. Not a problem. I don't know what's going on with my stream chat. My aggregator is not working. I thought I had it fixed, but apparently not. It's not working good this morning, so I'll have to figure that out. Figure that out tonight. Hope everybody has some plans to do something fun this weekend. Oh, did you beat the same? Nice. First go. Yeah, it does help doing with the division. Yeah, I see a bunch of people playing Farm Simulator 22. Is 25 coming out soon? I've seen a couple people talking about that, but I haven't kept up with it. Golf cart rides? There you go. I don't know what it is about golf carts, but it's just fun. We have them at work. Used to have them in my old neighborhood. Comes out in November, okay. Yeah, I can't. I tried 22. It's just not my thing, but I understand why a lot of people find it fun. It's definitely a sense of accomplishment going on there. Last 5 seconds, yeah. That's usually how those insane matches roll, though. Oh. There we go. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I'm sure there's people who can do it with randoms and everything else consistently. I don't know how you do, because there's a limit to how much firepower you can put out, but no, you're right. They didn't. They said they did, but they did not. I played, obviously, a couple times Tuesday. I was going to play Thursday, but help Atomic, but he got tied up with something else, so. But yeah, they still, especially the destroyer, she rushes right in there. It drives me nuts. That's not working. Second here, seeing as my chat doesn't seem to want to be working. I'll at least pop out the YouTube so I can read a little better. Yeah, I lost Tuesday night. I lost 1 or 2 hard matches before the stream. Lost 1 or 2 hard matches because of that. And I tried to hold her back. I had the destroyer. I was trying to hold her back. She does not want to hear it. She's just dying to die. So, yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, I don't know how they think they fixed that, but they didn't. And you know, they say in you know, sort of lead up to, you know, they come out to help. Well, they don't come out to help. They come out to die. Their AI is just as bad as the other AI, maybe even worse. So they just roll in there and die. In insane mode, they die very quickly. But overall, it's a good event. I think they did a good job with it. And I've enjoyed it. It's not what I want to play all the time, but I enjoyed it. And then I guess we got the old version coming out here in a week or so. Yeah, it seems that way. It's just the speed they come out and the, you know, how much damage they can absorb at the higher levels. They're clearly not any smarter. Which I suppose is fine. I can't imagine how hard that. It would be nice if the AI on the prisoner was a little better. Does she even fire torpedoes? I don't think the destroyer even fires torpedoes. I think she tries to gunboat it. That's the one that gets me the most. Gives me the most aggravation. So. Sit here and admire the view. Once again, such a pretty game. I was looking at mods this morning. They got some pretty good ones. Somebody's got an Australian map they put out about a month or so ago. It looked really interesting. Fraser Island, I think it's called. I'm gonna make this turn. Just barely. There we go. Yeah, we'll see. What's the new mode for SnowRunner? I mean, there's NewGame Plus, if that's what you're talking about. Which is what I'm playing here. It's basically hard mode. And you can make it super easy mode too, but it just makes everything customizable. Yeah. Yeah, and then some of the most recent mods are really good. Look really good. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that compliment. Yeah, I was only looking back like the last month or so, stuff that had come out. There's a couple of good Toyota Land Cruiser mods. There's a 70 series and a 100 series, I think. Both of those I've tried out. They both operate really well. They're good vanilla trucks, which means they adhere to the physics of the game. They're not OP, but they're a little OP. Like the most recent one, which I think was put out by Iceberg. That one's a little OP, but it's not terrible. And it's not immersion breaking for me, so. I'm sure my brother, who has a 100 series Land Cruiser, would say it's spot on, but I think it's a little overpowered, but not much. Like I said, there's a Fraser Island map. I haven't tried it. Probably won't anytime soon, unfortunately. I just don't have the time to load up a whole new map. But, alright, that's done. Alright, so we need to... Nope. I don't really want to do that, because that doesn't get us closer to unlocking this. Lumber Mill Revival. So, do I have anything at... Let me check the map, see if I've got any vehicles at Island Lake. I do, actually. I don't have a scout here, which is probably what I need. Oh, okay, so I've got to do winter stores to even unlock that. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to... Let's go back to Smithville Dam, then. Yeah, the missions get much more interconnected here. Alright, winter stores, so we've got to get the maintenance trailer and drag it up there, and then some vehicle spare parts. Do I have anything back at Black River? I should. Where's the Fleet Star? Oh, there it is. But I also noticed people are doing conversions of expeditions trucks into SnowRunner, which is kind of cool because there are a fair number of new trucks in expeditions. All right, what do we get? We're okay for fuel here. We've got that there, so let's do that. Whoa! Almost rolled it. What the heck? Pretty aggressive reversing, apparently. It's crazy. So let's get this maintenance trailer. I didn't know you'd played SnowRunner. Do you just play it on the side, or did you stream it, Canadian Frog? Just like the casual nature of it. Yeah, that's the biggest trend, though, Dogfighter, that I've seen is people converting expeditions vehicles over to SnowRunner. And there are some good ones. Sure. I'm trying to remember if I moved that maintenance trailer from the drilling site up or not. Sun's setting. I'm going to be driving in the dark again. Must be getting old. I don't want to drive in the dark anymore. crazy that people around here, around my neighborhood, and not in my neighborhood, but there's a long sort of country road near my house, and you can hear guys in all kinds of cars, whether they're imports or domestic, driving full bore motorcycles, a lot of motorcycles, middle of the night, in the dark. Not a whole lot of cops out here apparently. Going bat out of hell down this road. So, and then I drive to work in the morning, and there's, you know, skid marks everywhere where people either hit the brakes and almost wrecked or been peeling out. Oh, there it is. Is that the main street, or is that the one I bought? Did I buy that one? All right, we gotta check something here. Check the global map. Well, first we gotta get the mission, right? Let's accept that. All right, we're tracking that. So where's this maintenance trailer? I don't understand. It must be this maintenance trailer here. Ah, yeah, it is. Okay. Now the question is, first of all, how much fuel is in here? I don't want to give up a bunch of fuel. Is there room in here? You move this over. I don't know how much fuel in gallons. I know how much it is in liters, but I don't know how much it is in gallons. Alexa, how many gallons are in 200 liters? Okay. Okay, so this is... That's empty. Okay. Alright, well that's easy enough. We'll just move all but 53 gallons or somewhere near there. Flavor McNubbs. Freedom units only? Absolutely. How you doing this morning? We need to do some more collabs, dude. I'm starting later in the day. 8 o'clock was just too early, especially with the crappy sleep that I have. So if you're interested in doing another collab, either tomorrow or next weekend, let me know. Full of freedom. Freedom fries, freedom units. I like it. Alright, so let's see. Maintenance trailer and then fuel carrier. Here we go. Yeah, 8 a.m. is rough. 9 a.m. is easier. I can get up at 8 a.m. and be ready at 9, so. Oops. Actually, let's see. Can I do it from my tank? Oops. A little too much. There we go. That's what I need. Yeah, that way I can get, if I get up early, I can get some stuff done before I start streaming. But the reason I was starting so early before is that I was trying to stream and then get the day started. But 8 o'clock's just too early. All right, so we need 2 vehicle spare parts. We'll pick those up. I do on the weekdays, Bender. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, so cut myself a little slack on the weekend. I stay up too late on Fridays. That's part of the problem. Excuse me. Still haven't had enough coffee yet this morning either. How are you doing this morning, Bender? Attached trailer. David Goggins would agree with you, right? What is it? Vehicle spare parts, right? There we go. Yeah, he is. There's no doubt. That dude is... he's something else. I admire the discipline and the grit. I just think it's kind of crazy. There's discipline and grit, and then there's just batshit crazy. I respect the man. Don't get me wrong, but mostly because I don't want him to run 150 miles to my house and kick my ass. But man is nuts. But he inspires a lot of people, so you know you got to give him that. What I'm worried about is Jocko Willis. Oh, absolutely, yeah. He's another one of those guys. Sean Ryan. There's a couple of those guys that they're just hardcore all the time. And I would say, or at least that's how they portray themselves. But I'm pretty sure I'm fairly certain Goggins is just a maniac, and Jocko Willis is probably not far behind him. Let's see. Restore the crane. Here's the question. Is this truck... yeah, we should be able to do this with this truck without too much trouble. Yeah. We'll top off our fuel there at the garage. Go up to the logging station here. Now, it's this part of the trip here that gets real sketchy. Oh, is it 80 series? Easy now. It's not that bad. I don't talk all that Land Crusher talk, man. But fair enough. I appreciate the correction. All right, here we go. It is that bad? Okay, fair enough. I mean, the 100 series is basically just like a sedan on... I mean, again, it's not that bad. It does have capability, but it is a much softer vehicle than the 80 series. For sure. And especially David's on U.S. soil with the diesel and everything. Got all the stuff he's done. Now he's talking about painting it. Oh, come on, really? Now he's talking about painting it. Oh God, I hope it's saved before we loaded all that crap up. I guess did he decide to go with the Toyota concrete gray? I think that's the last message I saw from him. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try this again. Load the game. Yeah. Yeah, the new Scout looked pretty cool. And it's got the new Scout's IFS as well. But it's got a solid rear axle. Oh, so you can't even convert a 100 series. Okay. Yeah, it's much more suited for the street than it is off-road. It's capable off-road, but not to the level of the older ones, for sure. Okay, that's not too bad. Boy, ooh, laggy. What the... Alright, good. We didn't lose too much progress. Yeah, I think you're right. I think everything else is IFS at this point. The new Scout looks good, though. I mean, we'll have to see what it actually looks like, because it's still not production, but what they're presenting seems like a decent package. Still, 60 grand is just a lot to spend for a vehicle, period, as far as I'm concerned. But that seems to be normal anymore, so. Oh, what? Is the Bronco IFS too? Wow. Here I thought it was solid front axle. Oh well. Huh. So it's basically just the Jeep at this point. The Jeep's in all kinds of financial trouble, so we'll see how long that lasts. Or Stellantis is. I think that the whole arrangement of the Jeep is kind of interesting, where it's sort of a separate company altogether. It's owned by Volkswagen, but it's got its own plant, like in South Carolina or something. It's got its own design team and everything. It's really cool. Yeah, I know. I saw that, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. That's a lot of vehicle for 30 grand. You know, they're much more comfortable now. Yeah. Yeah, they are better. Definitely hurting. Did we lose our plot? Oh, we did. Okay. Still think that's the best route to go. It's just that last section is super sketch. I probably should have stopped and gotten fuel, but we'll see. What I may do is drive the fuel truck down here, because this looks like it's going to eat up a lot of fuel going through all this mess. I think I'll do that. I'll drive up here and then I'll bring the fuel truck down. I guess I could have put enough fuel in here to fill it back up. That would have been smart. Oops. That would have been the smart thing to do. Wasn't there a scout trailer near here somewhere? Oh, it's way back here, isn't it? Be faster just to go back to... Yeah, it'd be faster just to go back to the garage. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know, 56 should be enough, though, shouldn't it? I think 56 is probably enough. Alright. Forward, ho. Though I am dragging your trailer, I guess we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, and I, one of my coworkers used to have a Dodge dealership, a Dodge Jeep dealership, and they got a brand new Cherokee, your Grand Cherokee, before they sold the dealership, apparently, and they hated it. They turned it back in like after 6 months. Yeah, yeah, I know. Which considering the capability of the thing is a, you know, a good value. In all honesty, if you plan on taking it off-road. I mean, I'm not saying it's a waste of money if you plan not to take it off-road, but buying all that extra crap, all the extra goodies, I should say, it's not crap, on the Rubicon, just so you can parade it around like a Gucci bag, never makes any sense to me, but, you know, people did it. But again, $38,000 was not a bad price. Got a lot of vehicle, and it held its value, which is a big thing. But yeah, that Grand Cherokee, and I think part of it was like you said, pricing. Yeah, 65,000 is, yeah, for a two-door. Yeah, it's nuts. Well, and the Broncos aren't much better, I mean, from what I've seen. You know, they may advertise one thing, but trying to find one for a decent price or get your hands on one apparently is still difficult. I know for a while there, a lot of people were waiting for their truck to be delivered, and it had been over a year. Yeah, you got to pay way too much. It's not a game I'm interested in, to be honest. It's not one I can play. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, and I mean, you know, market forces wise, as things continue to, you know, I mean, again, people are running out of discretionary income. A lot of people are. So, you know, if you want to sell something, you're going to have to bring the price down to where they can actually afford it. So, of course, it doesn't seem to be that way with houses so far. God, house prices are crazy. Yeah. Yeah, all good options. Yeah, sure. Yeah, when we went to Windrock, there was a couple of the Colorado Trail bosses. One of them was diesel. That thing was doing just fine, no problem. So yeah, it's definitely there's definitely good values out there, and those are well, not even probably. Those are definitely more useful, practical vehicles as an everyday driver than even a Rubicon is. But don't get me wrong, the new Rubicons and stuff the new Jeep Wranglers are much more comfortable than my TJ, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, again, it's, you know, with gas prices, I mean, the Gladiators are no better than the Wranglers, obviously, and you know, you're talking 16 miles to the gallon. That's rough. Senior Chief, how you doing this morning? Appreciate you showing up. Hope you're going to have a good weekend. Hope you had a good week. My week was a little better than last week, thank God, but only marginally so, unfortunately. Still had a lot of stupidity at work, but it is what it is. The weather's been nice. The trees turning colors have been great, so that's what your Hemi Jeep gets. Yeah, it may be a little better than that, but I haven't seen anybody really get shit. My Jeep only gets like 13, so the TJ sucks gas. Might even, I mean, sometimes it's closer to 11 in the city. Yeah, no, I agree. You know, I like Miatas, but the Jeep is much more comfortable, at least from, you know, sitting in it and whatnot. And of course, being able to take the doors and the top off are just, it is the best convertible because of that. It's as close to a motorcycle as you can get without riding a motorcycle, as far as I'm concerned. All right, here comes the fun stuff. In the dark, of course. I thought about bringing the P16 up here instead, but oh Lord, don't tell me I'm stuck already. No? Okay. Well, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't really want to winch to that because it looks like it's going to go winch me right into a hole here. Let's see if we can. There we go. Am I going up the road? No, where am I going? I'm going up the side of the mountain with a trailer. There's. Why does it look like the road goes this way? That's no good. Oh, Lord. See if we can get back on the road here. Ugh. Oh, that'd be good. That would be a good choice there. Let's try that. Boy, I screwed the pooch on that one, didn't I? Jeez. Now I'm at 38 gallons. Lovely. No, I don't have... Let's try that. There we go. Gotta lock those diffs. 1968 Dodge and Chryslers. Got me on that one. Was that the introduction of the Hemi engine, or was the Hemi out before that? Small round side marker lights. Interesting. Did not know that. A little old car trivia. I like it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it'd come out before that. Yeah. And of course, it wasn't in all of them, but either. Yeah, and that's the thing. I you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, fair enough. I was more referring to the Dodge Hemi, the legendary Dodge Hemi motor. You got to be a petrol head to know that Toyota had a hemispherical head design. .426 Hemi, yep. Well, you know, the interesting thing is how little, by today's standards, how little horsepower a lot of those engines produced. You know, I mean, 300 horsepower was a lot back then. Did you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the doors on those things, I had a friend that had a Fury 3. And that thing, yeah, the doors were just ridiculously long. The doors were like 5 feet long. That thing was it was huge. And then my, yeah, there you go. And of course, my friend David, his dad had a Cadillac Eldorado, and that thing was just monstrous. Giant car. It would seat 8 people easily. 2 bench seats, one in the back and one in the front, and they were huge. Oh, stop. I can't see. Why am I always doing these hard missions in the dark? I don't understand what's going on here. Poor planning on my part, I guess. I do not have a Miata. No. I wish I did, but I don't. I've driven many a Miata. I used to work at CarMax for a while. And I've got a friend that has one. They're just a blast to drive. The BMW Z3 was a lot of fun too. We had one of those, and then we had a BMW M Roadster. That thing was a lot of fun. I would almost take one of those over a Miata, except for the Miata's reliability is considerably better, and the aftermarket is better. But that BMW M Roadster, which was based on the Z3, was an absolute blast to drive. Though it had a lot of cowl shake, which was weird. And like, we had a couple Porsche Boxsters. I didn't really care for those. I'm just not a big Porsche guy. Ford Fusion engine, really? Interesting. Wait, I thought I was supposed to drop this here. Oh, okay, there we go. I have been promoted. Well, that's nice to know. Oops. Alright, let's see what the next mission is here. Power lines. I gotta carry a bunch of metal beams to Island Lake. Okay. 3 metal beams. What's probably the easiest way to do that? Now, I don't know if I want to leave the Freestar up here or not. A Ford Fusion engine. Does that include the Ford Fusion SVO? Or SVT? Is it SVO or SVT that was on that designation? Guess I could pick that mission up too. Miata's always the answer. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. So there's Lumber Mill Revive. Okay, so now we can do this one. So there's a curtain side trailer we got to drag over there. Okay. There's a trailer there. I know where that curtain side is. Yeah, that's up there. I think. Concrete blocks and metal beams. And that'll unlock the other one, right? Okay. So I guess we need to pull this out of here. We could take these with us, maybe? Yeah, that might be the easier route. So maybe we can pull these around with us. We'll pick that mission up, but probably won't do it yet, because I think we got to bring concrete slabs up because his house is sinking in the mud or something. All right, and then we're not going that route with the Fleet Star. This is not happening. Sure, I'll take that. That counts. Sure, why not? No, I've got a 2000 TJ. I'm concerned that I won't be able to get out of here without running out of fuel. Especially pulling the trailer. It might, well, especially as tall as you are, Bender. I think I'll skip pulling the... Where's the Wrangler? So the Wrangler's here. I may grab this. Kind of busted the suspension all up, and you can tell. Look what's going on there. I gotta repair the suspension on this thing at some point. I wish I could have found one of these. I'd love to have the first generation of Rubicons. That long bed on it, the longer bed on it. Gonna put the dart away. Yeah. Am I gonna get the winch out of here? Come on. I just gotta go slow. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has the advantage there when it comes to smaller cars. I mean, I fit in a Miata okay, but the top down is definitely more comfortable. It's a little claustrophobic otherwise. Yeah, he said he was going to sell his Miata because he's got that Jackson Racing supercharger and stuff on it, but last I looked, it was still sitting outside his house, so I guess he decided to keep it. He's got other worries, though, so I can understand it. Forgot to unlock the diffs there. The locking diff on this thing is very sensitive. Unless you're in the crap, it does not like being turned on. Which makes sense, I mean. I get it. This thing gets squirrely on asphalt, though. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see, let's try this. Okay. There isn't much left in that, is there? Turn this off for right now. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but I might. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. I was going to tow this trailer out of here, but I don't think I've got the fuel for it. Easy pudding? What the heck? Well, and that was sort of, you know, I miss those little Subaru wagons too. I wish Subaru would bring back the full line of Subaru wagons because they're just so versatile. But I'd take a Crosstrek if I could afford it right now. They look great, they work great. You know, they're relatively decent on gas. Just took down a man's mailbox. What the heck? Yeah. At some point I'll come back and get that. Not today. But I had a lot of fun in those Subaru wagons. And I wish Snowdrift still had his white wagon. That thing was awesome. It looked great. Once he put that RS 2.5 bumper on the front of it, it looked so good. What is all these roads at 45-degree angles, man? Come on now. That's just silly. That's just trouble waiting to happen. To be on the right path. Just gotta watch that fuel gauge. 22 gallons isn't gonna last long. 10 minutes or less. Stay on the grassy side. Hopefully that's more solid ground. that's across the river. I think I remember that. That's not happening anytime soon either. Alright. We continue on. Get as far as we can before we gotta figure out how to get fuel back to me. Is it potato day on ships? Oh boy. That's why I play this on the weekends, Dart. Yesterday wasn't too bad. I was doing okay. I was playing with Krell. He was on stream, so I was playing with him some last night. We did all right, but it's definitely. I think it's definitely more difficult, especially these last 6 months. It seems like. I know some of these guys have been streaming this for a lot longer. Say it's always been like this, but I don't know, man. I don't remember people suiciding in ships like they do now. I mean, it's just crazy. Lose 3-4 ships in the first 5 minutes. And it's not because of bad RNG. It's because they do dumb stuff like try to cap with a battleship when there's two destroyers in the cap. It's like, you're gonna die, dude. You're not winning that fight. You can't see them, they can see you, and they're gonna torp you into oblivion. Yep. Yeah. I am not surprised at all. What's on that? Those look like service spare parts on there. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Fat chance, but I'll have to remember that. Yeah, it's frustrating. You know, unfortunately, there isn't much you can do about it. You know, I try to play my best game and watch what's happening, see if I can plug up the holes that open up when people do that. You know, I guess eventually I'll be a better player because I constantly try to carry the team, but it's frustrating for sure. Oh Lord. Yeah, like I said, people seem to understand the absolute very basics of the game, if that, and that's it. There's no advanced play going on. And it's interesting. I mean, you and I both been playing this game long enough. Last year, maybe, definitely before the carrier rework, everybody was complaining about the battleships being backline Bettys. That's because they're right. I mean, the battleships used to hang out in the back of the map and just snipe everybody. No battleship does that anymore. I don't know what changed. Even the carrier rework shouldn't have done anything to change that dynamic. Because they did that before the carriers even showed up. So now they all rush in. People are driving battleships like they're destroyers or something. It's crazy. 11 gallons left. And of course, you got DDs going around the far edges of the map trying to get the carriers, and so they're not spotting for the battleships or the cruisers. And shit, you rarely see cruisers. How much further we got to go? We got to here to get. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're getting low on the fuel. I don't think I'll make it to the road on 9 gallons. I might. We'll try. But at least I'll be close. If I've got to drag the scout trailer out to this thing in the farm, it shouldn't be so bad. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Yeah, we made it to the street. Good. Oh, might make it up to the... Might make it to the garage and get a refill. Unless we get stuck here. Oh, all right. Good to the last drop. Can I make it there in 2 minutes? I'll probably make it there in 2 minutes. Watch it run out like 50 feet from the trailer. That doesn't seem to really cut the fuel consumption much at all. It made it worse, it seems like. Maybe it's because I'm going up the hill. Am I getting a bunch of wheel spin or something? It goes from here. Yeah, it won't do any good. Occasionally somebody answers, and occasionally they answer in a constructive manner, but not very often. Woo, we made it. Well, there isn't much left in here, is there? Jeez. Alright. So, let's see. We gotta deliver a curtain-side trailer to Island Lake. I just don't know where the curtain-side trailer is. Now, there was one... There was one back here somewhere. Where was it? I thought it was here. Or was it the drilling site? Yeah, so there's one here, but that's the one you got to take across the river like this, which is crazy. I mean, that's just nuts. So I'm not sure what vehicle I'm going to run that with, but... I don't know where... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. It's... I think there's a curtain side trailer here somewhere. Maybe? Yep. Yeah, that's... I'll be honest, that's the way I've been playing for a while now. It's just like, get the dailies, get my bureau stuff done, and call it a day. Unfortunately, that's sort of the state of the game for right now. I'll get more serious with it when the new Halloween event kicks off, or, you know, the beginning of the week they've got new missions and stuff, so I don't know what I got my eye. So I'll do it then, but... Alright, so I gotta drive all the way out here. Huh. Well, there's a lot to do here, but I want to unlock this mission. All right, I clearly need to get this fuel truck staged in a better spot. And I need to get some fuel, which I could get. I could get at Island Lake, I guess. Because there's a scout fuel carrier. That's that one there. And that's got 50% fuel in it. So let's do that. Oops. Great. Thought I attached it. There we go. Let's get this back, and we've got to get it someplace where we can fill it. I don't know. I think I might have fuel back at Black River. This is going to be expensive as hell. How much money have I got? I mean, I've got enough. I can fill it up here, I guess. Yeah, Dart. But I mean, you see, there's a lot of content creators who are making other content. It's just the game gets really frustrating really quick. Yeah. All right, folks. I'll be right back. Got to do something here. What was it? That's not it. right. I have returned. There we go. Appreciate everybody's patience on that. Probably a good thing I brought the Wrangler with me in case I need to pull this thing through the mud, because it doesn't have four-wheel drive. But got a little bit of a load in it, so it should be good, and I can lock the diff if necessary. It's a long, winding road here. Jeez. I don't remember how much gas costs at the station either, but I remember it's kind of expensive, like $6 a gallon or something like that. I don't know if I want to fill up here or not. Might drive this thing back to Black River. See what's available. What was that? What did I run over? Like a stick? That was uncalled for. Wasn't even anything on the road that I saw. It was like a stick. What kind of cheap ass tires are on this thing? Damn, suspension damage too. Yeah, I remember, I don't know if Bender's still on, he might have gotten off, but the first time we played this game, they hadn't changed the damage physics that much. And man, you just tear a vehicle up driving it. Everything would get damaged all the time. You're driving down the road at anything over 10 miles an hour, and you're getting suspension damage, tire damage, and all kinds of crap. It was crazy. They fortunately cut back on that. On. That's ridiculous. Look at the damage of fuel tank on that. Any sense at all. Considering this thing's only got, I think, all-terrain tires, no four-wheel drive, it's doing all right. I mean, I got it up here, so. But I thought I think I towed it up here with the Pacific, so. Just be careful, run over these trees and destroy the whole truck. So. It seems to be particularly sensitive to obstructions in the road. As long as you don't have highway tires on it. Handle most of the normal terrain. Not particularly fuel efficient, even though I am towing the vehicle, so that probably contributes to it. That's a sketchy corner right there. I've seen sketchier, but that one's pretty sketchy. I guess everything's tax-free up here because they clearly ain't putting any money in the road. Alright, there's the dam. That's good. Close to our destination here. Alright, I need to decide what I'm going to do with... Oops. Let's back this up a little bit. It's in the way. So let's go Island Lake. So yeah, so there's a fuel carrier trailer there. That's on the other end of the island. The entrance from Smithville is here, so there's a fuel trailer there, so that's good. And then there's a larger fuel carrier there. I could grab this whole thing and haul it over there, couldn't I? Then I'd have more fuel at Smithville. Yeah, I could do that. And I've got the right saddle on here, so that's convenient. Alright, let's do that. We can grab this curbside trailer while we're at it. I think if I top this thing off, it'll have enough range to get there. I could drag the Wrangler and... Well, there's a scout fuel trailer on the other side of the swamp here, so it should be alright. So as long as I top off here, I can just bring that whole fuel carrier back this way. That way I don't have to pay for fuel, because that's expensive. That's in the profit margins big time. Especially on this map. Like I said, I think it's $8 a gallon here because I've got random gas prices on. Which, if you've ever driven anywhere, are definitely a thing. Not this extreme, but they're definitely a thing. How much is in here? Oh, there's a fair bit in there. Alright. We'll skip that one. We'll leave that one here. Let's train this truck. Then we don't need to drag the Wrangler with us. There's no reason to. Stop hitting the wrong button. There we go. Fuel tank. Yep. There we go. All right. So here to there to there to there to there. To there, to there. We'll hit this and get the fuel, and then... See, that's a sideboard trailer. Where is there... I could have sworn there was a curtain side over here somewhere. Well, we'll get there and figure it out, because there's a curtain side trailer over here somewhere. I just don't know where it is right off the top of my head. That's the service trailer. Is there a curtain side out in the swamp somewhere? Okay. Alright. I do love this truck. For hard mode, this thing is relatively easy to get. Just gotta go to Drummond Island. I found going through the back way to be much easier. But you get this thing and you can do pretty much all the missions without too much trouble at all. This thing's ability to navigate swamps and stuff like that is pretty amazing. And as I've said before, I used to sell this thing every time for the money. That was a mistake. Tell the difference between this and asphalt right now. I don't think the windshield wiper's gonna get that off. A little wide though. Swamp? What swamp? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Drive through it. Love this thing. It's also very stable, which is nice. Especially in hardcore where recovery costs you money. Hard mode. I keep saying hardcore, but it's hard mode. And relatively fuel efficient too. That's the great thing. Look, I'm pulling 1.8 to 2 gallons. It's basically the same thing the Fleet Star pulls. Considering the extra power and stability you get, that's pretty good. Got to get the curtain side trailer. I'm telling you, its stability almost flipped it. It's a little wide. Just a little chunky. Just a little thick. There we go. A little thick. The tires spin down. Wheels spin. Oops. Surprised we had to winch up that. Cut through a swamp, but a hill apparently struggled with. Come on. You can do it. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. I thought it was here. Just didn't see it on the map. I guess it wasn't. Just missed it. Alright. This will be the first step in the, and we need, as I recall, we need a bunch of metal I-beams too. So let's take a look. Well, we need one set of I-beams, and then we need 2 concrete blocks. Can we get a train going here and haul all this stuff down? I don't know. This trail may not be real conducive. Get out of here. What kind of crap is that? A little extra money we can pick up with the scout. We can at least pull it down to the road so it's easier to get later. If I can even make this turn in this. That's one thing. This thing's turning circle is ridiculously large. There we go. Get around the stump. There we go. Descent should be a lot easier than the ascent. Oh, 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 oh. That was bad. That was bad, bad, bad. I knew I'd get stuck. That would happen. Shit. Stumps out here. There we go. Excellent. Got all three of them. Or we got all three vehicles, both trailers. That'll speed things up. Still got plenty of fuel. That's good. Dun, 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 dun. All right, now the question is, Tom Potato, what's going on, man? Good morning. You calling me a trucker is, I take as a great compliment, considering you are an actual trucker. I'm just a guy doing it on an Xbox. So let's see. I need to fix this stupid thing right here. Well, I've got. Do I have everything I need to do that? I guess the question is, can I? What's this truck? Oh, that's the Western Star. Okay. Yeah, because I can't make lumber here yet. So the question is, can I pull this through the swamp with this thing? Because I think last time I tried to do that, it was winch fest. Morning's going good so far. I've got my cup of coffee. I've got my game up and running, doing a little streaming. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm going to meet a friend for lunch. So, got other things planned that I got to get done. So, yeah, all in all, it's good. How about you, man? What you up to this morning? I haven't played any ships, so that's keeping my day brighter. Excuse me. I will play ships, obviously. I got to get my dailies and stuff done and whatnot. I really need to get some wood in here and repair this bridge. So let me do that. Because there's a lot of tasks here to do. I mean, I guess I could go around the long way, but do I want to do that? I don't know that I want to do that. Morning cup of water and lime, no sugar. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, blood pressure's nothing to be messed with. Mine got out of whack a while back. I'm probably, you may remember that back in like September. It was not a good experience at all. So I'm wondering if I can drive like here and avoid dealing with the bridge. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Probably not going to be able to bring both trailers though, but water and lime. Now I can't say that I've tried that with for my blood pressure. That's interesting. I got my decaf coffee, so I'm doing better than caffeinated coffee, but so we're going to release that winch because we're going to need the winch, I'm sure. Yeah, we already need the winch. stuck on it. Oh, Lord, I'm stuck on that little post, really? I'm sure you wouldn't recommend this route, right? It's not the way to do it. Especially dragging a trailer through it. I gotta keep that blood pressure under control, man. That's bad mojo if that gets out of hand. That's why I'm trying to get back into my exercise routine. Made a big difference for my blood pressure. I got to the point where I didn't even need blood pressure medicine anymore. That was awesome. But again, I need to get back to that. But after I got COVID, I had to double my pressure of my blood pressure medicine. It really sucked. Because I was getting close to where I could get off of it again, and then I got COVID, and it just jacked it all out of whack. Such a nasty virus. I wonder if it'd be faster to try to go this way. I think done right, this is faster than going around the whole island there. At least in this truck. The other trucks, it's horrible. But. Of course, the question is, can I get actually up to the road? Yeah, that COVID's nasty stuff, dude. It is absolutely nasty, nasty stuff. We could have done without the. We could have done without that. I think we had enough illnesses and viruses in the world as it was. We really didn't need another one. And yeah, that COVID. Like I said, I mean, I had to take a week off from work to get my blood pressure under control. Because I couldn't stay at work. It would get so whacked up. And that was using my blood pressure medicine, my original dosage. And it would get so out of whack that I'd have to leave work. My hands would start buzzing. I'd get all kind of dizzy. It was weird. Not a good situation at all. I'd never experienced that before. I've experienced low blood pressure. I had to be hospitalized for that. That wasn't good. Working too much. Work yourself literally to death. It's not smart. All right. Now, what does it show me here? Looks like it was showing me something. All right, now I know I've got one set of beams there. So I'm thinking what I will do is I'll go back and I'll pick this trailer up. Yep. Yeah, I've done all that, and that's why I'm exercising again. Those are all smart moves, no doubt. Got to do what you got to do. All right, let's see what's in here. So this sideboard trailer. Oh, look, that's got everything I need in it. All right, cool. So I just need to come back across the mud. That route seemed to be fairly doable. I mean, it's pretty typical of this game that they do that, obviously. I'm not super surprised, but I didn't realize it was this close. Okay. Yeah, I don't like taking it either. I couldn't get under control without it. But I was, you know, in the middle of divorce and stuff like that. My job is way more stressful than it should be. So, just couldn't get under control without medication. Not happy about that at all, for sure. Were you able to get a successful insane mode done, dude? On ships? Oh, yeah. No, I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine. I used to ride a motorcycle, but of course I didn't do it when there was heavy traffic, and even then, but in a car, it's crazy. I can't imagine driving a truck, especially with, you know, the stuff you haul in this day and age. It's just, which is probably why the industry's having such a hard time getting people to drive trucks, which is not good. That's good for you, I guess, because that, you know, more opportunities, but on an individual level, but it's not good for the country. Not good for the economy. But yeah, it's great. You know, I got to deal with employees. You got to deal with total random strangers not paying attention at all. It's nuts. I'm hoping this trailer doesn't get in my way now that I left it here. Underestimated that one. All right, let's go over here to the warehouse and pick this up. Hopefully I think I've got the right fifth wheel for it, but, or saddle, whatever. But so far, a fairly pleasant weekend planned, so looking forward to it. Hopefully reduce that stress a little bit. Nothing super fun, but God bless. Well, what is the damage to my truck suddenly? Oops. Run over that tree. Just crush it. Oh, come on. Not have the right saddle for this. We'll see. Doesn't look good, does it? Yeah, it's not the right saddle. Crap. Get all the way over here. I gotta bring a different truck. Son of a biscuit eater. All right. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll drag this fuel trailer back over to Smithville, and we'll bring the Fleet Star with the saddle on it, I guess. Let me see something. What's the White Star got on it? No, it's got the crane on there, doesn't it? Ah, dang it. Lord. This is taking forever. Right there, ready to go, but I got the wrong equipment to pull it. And there's no garage on this island, so I can't swap. Well, I don't even think that's available on this truck. I think only the high saddle is available. I need to load. So hopefully, I think this fuel trailer up here, though, is a low saddle, or is a high saddle. Get there through there, but only with a scout. I can't get there through with this monster. Yeah, there's the view you're used to, right, Tommy? Looking at the windshield. Though not this terrain. Yeah, I need to bring a bunch of frickin' wood over here to fix all these bridges. It'll be easy once I get this lumber mill up and running, but I gotta get it up and running first. So. Got my work cut out for me. The other question is there enough room to turn this monster around over here? Thought I might be able to roll it up on a rock, but I can't. I thought I was going to high center on that rock, but we did not. Now hopefully this is the right one for this. Pretty certain it is. Oh, nope, not for this one either. What? Ah, crap. Well, that's no good. Shit. Alright, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll take this regular trailer and I'll haul it over there. I think it's fairly full. And the fuel mileage in this thing is quite good. It, for what it's capable of doing, it doesn't eat up nearly as much fuel as I thought it would. Another hour. Excuse me for yawning, jeez. I did not sleep well last night at all. Let's... I think I'll do is I'll snatch this with a winch and pull it around. Trees? What trees? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of fuel. Alright, excellent. Alright. So we'll make that my main source of fuel over at Smithville Dam for the moment. We'll bring the Fleet Star back here. And... oh, excuse me. The question is where to leave this fuel. I guess we take it back up. This is the spot we need fuel the most, so I guess I'll just take it and leave it up here where the scout carrier is and this thing is. We can fill this up and take it back over towards the garage. That makes the most sense to me. We'll fill this scout carrier up as well. That way I've got points along the way. thing with hard mode, you gotta plan out your fueling more carefully than normal mode. Fuel targets that. Yep. That's probably enough. Won't be much left if I fill that truck up. What I might do is I might have to fill the truck at the gas station. I might have to buy some fuel. That's what it's getting down to, because there isn't much left in this trailer. Care about no swamp. Slow me down a little bit there, but not much. No problem at all. Drive the Fleet Star all the way back here. Again, turning circle is terrible on this thing. Still a great truck. Though getting up this hill is going to be a chore. Always is. Try to carry at least a little momentum into it. There we go, no problem. No problem at all. You know what? Let me carry those things back and repair that bridge. They're probably intended for something else, but... Alright. Fleet Star is here. This thing is almost empty. Alright, I have to bite the bullet. Buy some fuel here. Cut into my profit margin for the year by a lot. It is expansive. Fortunately, Island Lake's got lots of fuel stored, so it should be good once we go there. And there's a fair bit at Drummond Island too, I think. I know there's a fuel station there, but I don't know how expensive it is. And there's at least one fuel trailer there, as I recall. We shouldn't have too much trouble. Oh, it's only $2 a gallon. No, it's $8 a gallon. Okay. Yeesh. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. $4 grand. All right, well, gotta do what we gotta do. $8 a gallon. Oof. Take this back to the garage, so that fuel is there. And then we got to change to a low saddle for hauling those two trailers around. Pick up the trailer with the 2 stacks of wood on it. Repair the bridge going to the sawmill, so we can take the short route without going through the mud. I think we got a plan. Just gotta get it all to come together. Some lunch in a little bit. All right, drop the trailer, pull into the garage. Do I need to? What do we need to do repair-wise here? Oh, gas tank is damaged. All right, we'll do that. Jeez. Okay, low saddle. We'll keep the crane. There's no reason to get rid of that. Top off the tank while I have the chance. There's my $8 a gallon fuel. This hurts my feelings. Hurts my feelings. Really? I just repaired. What did I hit? What is going on? Don't generally have this much trouble getting damage done or doing damage to my truck. Don't understand it. Just crazy. Crazy. Now, if I get there and the trailer says I gotta have a high saddle, I'm gonna be pissed. Now, I guess I got the P16 fairly close by, so should be okay. But still, I'm gonna be pissed. Let's see if we got an F1 race this weekend too. Sometimes the steering seems really sensitive, and other times it just seems dead. I don't know what that is. The mighty P16. Fuel trailers. Ran all that way with the all-wheel drive on. Hitch on this thing. Is it on the other side? Yeah, I guess so. It's unfortunate. Do this without flipping it over. If I go slow, I'll be okay. There we go. Alright, we're hitched up, ready to go. Top up the fuel tank again. Get where the hose can reach. Yeah. That's the one I want. snatch that up if we need to. That's good. Gotta take the Wrangler back to the garage and fix it first. Jeez. It's all beat up. Alright, let's go fix this bridge. Then we'll grab the concrete blocks and the metal beams and get the sawmill into working order. And then we'll bring that big fuel trailer down to the road where it's a little more useful and accessible. We could probably get that done in the next 45 minutes. What's going on with mine? Eyelashes or what? There's something in my eye. Alright, so it's back across the swamp. I don't know if this will traverse the swamp as easily as the P-16 does, but it should be okay. Definitely not as easily. That's obvious already. But it's not too bad. Really? Got a winch already? Crap. Spoke too soon, clearly. 16 drives across here like it's nothing. Okay, let's lock the diff. Forgot to do that. That's a little better. Jeez, still slow. Solid ground. Must be a soft spot there that I didn't recognize. I can't remember if these are mud tires or these are off-road tires. Should have checked that at the garage, I guess. Definitely struggling with the terrain quite a bit more. not too bad without a trailer, but you put a trailer on this thing and it just can't pull like that P16 can. Through these swamps. Once again, doing the hard stuff at night. Can't seem to do it in the daytime. I don't know what that is. Slogging through the swamp in the dark. Oops, don't want to do that. Trailer stuck on something? Oh no, not the trailer stuck. Oh no. Trailer stuck or is the truck stuck? Let's try to winch it forward here. Really? Yeah, if it's the trailer that's stuck, it's coming loose. Alright. Yeah, so we want to go here, to there, to there. So make sure in the dark I get, it's a little disorienting sometimes. Yeah, we got tomorrow, so no worries. Yeah, I've adjusted my time a little bit. Trying to do 7 or 8 in the morning is just a little too early sometimes, so we're going to try to do 9 to noon here, and I think that's where we'll stick to, because I can't really go past that, otherwise I start losing too much of the day, so I'll post that on the YouTube channel, but 9 to noon seems to be a good time frame. A lot of folks in the middle of the country and on the west coast of the country that 8 o'clock in the morning they're still not up, so I want to give everybody an opportunity to get on here and chat and all that good stuff. Stuck again? Well, that's not good. Nothing to latch onto. What the hell? How is there nothing to winch to? Well, that's useless. Let's try that. No? Oh no, come on. Don't tell me I'm stuck. Nothing. How the heck am I in a spot where there's nothing to... Look, I'm gonna have to get the P16 just to get out of this hole. Alright, let's try detaching the trailer. Negative, Ghost Rider. I cannot believe that. Why am I getting stuck here? I don't get it. Yeah, P16 is probably the closest rescue vehicle. That's annoying. I'd have just driven that across here. I'd have just towed it to begin with. Be done by now. Alright, P16 to the rescue. Oh, come on. I was already on the brakes. This thing has gotten really crazy about damage today. I don't know what the deal is. Just nicked the bumper, for God's sake. What in the world? Well, I usually go through that. I guess go this way. Okay. Alright. Well, that's alright, so coming through here is not the play. Going through the water is the play, because it is clearly soft here. Once I get out these reeds, it's not a problem. Alright, fair enough. What's going on? Am I stuck on a tree or something? Okay. I'm really confused. Just slide right through there. Drive right through there. Guess because I run through it so many times. Messed it up. All right. See if we can get out of this mess. Whoops. Oh, crap. Thought it was still... Let's see if we can back this thing up without getting it stuck. Attached. Yeah. Change trucks. Back this monster up. Drag this thing out of here. No problem. Guess I should have just done this from the start. I thought the fleet star could make it across here with a trailer, but just call the P-16 the Mud Ferry. Just in the mud. I don't care about no tree. Fleet star on solid ground. We'll probably leave the P-16 here because we shouldn't need it. We've got everything we need to fix the bridge. So we can fix the bridge and we can haul the trailer to half an hour. Yeah, we should be able to finish this mission before the end of the stream here. Would fix the bridge. Go snatch the sideboard semi-trailer with the concrete metal beams we need to finish the broken lumber mill mission, and we will be good to go. Grab a little fuel here. There we go. the detail they do on these interiors and stuff. Do a really good job. Excuse me. I had enough coffee this morning, apparently. On to Island Lake. And I'll have a source for wood planks for the rest of the missions in Island Lake and Drummond Hill, or Drummond Island, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to bring that semi-fuel tank trailer down here. Matter of fact, I might do that now. Bring that down real quick so I've got a ready source of fuel. Seeing as all these roads are fairly easy to traverse. And then once I get the lumber mill fixed, I can fix all these bridges. Make this area easier to travel on. Avoid damaging my truck anymore today, seeing as that's been a regular theme today. At least I haven't flipped a truck yet, but the stream's not over. And there's always tomorrow. Park this thing out of the way because it's quite large. Large and in charge. Alrighty. This rock is really annoying. Really, really annoying. Jeez. As I said, I haven't rolled it yet today. Giving it a good go, though. Making the effort to roll it, apparently. Alright. Now we got plenty of fuel here. This out of the way. If we can get on the inside of this curve here, we'll be in good shape. Let's not hit the power pole with the fuel tanker, though. That would be bad. Would not be good at all. There we go. Run this tree over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go fix the bridge. Boy, got a little precarious angle, didn't it? fuel. Yeah, 845 gallons. That should last us a while. Ooh. That should last us a while. Is it one bridge or is it two? It's just one. Okay, good. For a second there, I was like, oh crap, it's two bridges? Because if it's two bridges, we're screwed. I thought it was two bridges. It is two bridges, isn't it? Oh no. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can find some more wood. What we'll probably do is just take the trailer, the big trailer. We'll fix this bridge, but we'll take the big trailer the long way around. Unless there's another trailer with wood in it somewhere. But I don't think there is. There's that one. There's that one. That one, of course. Yeah. None of them have what I need. Alright. It's gonna be interesting turning around with this empty trailer. There's one. And that's fixed. Glad it did this one and not the one further away. I don't know of any. Yeah, like I said, I don't. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to ditch this trailer somehow. This will be entertaining. Seeing as these things don't back up worth it. Flip the truck, that's not good. Oops. Why did it latch on from the trailer? That was weird. You know, I might have to do the trick right there. Not a whole lot of room to maneuver. Let's see if we can turn around here. Might be enough solid ground to do that. Alright. Go get this trailer and get the sawmill up and done, and then we can get Bob's bridge fixed. Easy. Too hard on the loud pedal. hungry. It's about lunchtime. There we go. Alrighty. Away we go. Got room for one more thing on there too, don't we? Do a good job with the sound effects. Got some weight on the rear wheels now, we should be good to go. Ass mud. Come on, turn. Good thing the tree was there. Might not have made that turn. Okay. Should be back to automatic here. Now we just gotta, we either gotta try to plow through the mud with a winch or go all the way around. I hate going all the way around though. Got one bridge built, so we'll try that. That's much shorter. If I get across the bridge and then winch my way through here, maybe. Always turns out to be a disaster, though. You know what? I'm just going to drive around. If I had the P16, maybe I'd try winching through that mud because it can do it, but it can drive, it almost drive through it without winching. But this thing is just not as good in the mud, so we'll just drive it around. Pick up another, top the tanks off here. Head on out. Come on, baby, you can do it. There we go. Probably what we'll start with tomorrow, now that we got the lumber mill up, we'll get all these bridges fixed. Got a ton of missions still to do at Smithville, so. But we got to do this in order to unlock the next one for Drummond Island as well. Are you stuck on this? There we go. Just a rock. Just been the rock in the way. Straightening the curves and flattening the hills. Seem to be especially vicious today for some reason. I don't know why. We'll come to that. We'll come back to that. So you get this lumber mill up and running. Bridge needs to be fixed. That's the same bridge, though. I saw there was some Season 15 info drop, too, so we'll check that out. It dropped last night. Faithful Western Star, waiting to do some lumber work. Drop this cargo off and we'll call it a day. Alright, we'll start fixing bridges tomorrow. Appreciate everybody hanging out.